April Fools, written by Russ Puyo, illustrated by Thomas Boatwright. Focused question. Are April Fool's pranks fun? As I walked into Principal Taylor's office, I wonder who glued Mrs. Shoemaker to her chair. It would have been a hilarious April Fool's prank if the old faded glue bottle hadn't been hidden in my desk. My best friend Sarah sits on a bench in the office with other students, crying like a baby. I didn't write those things, she moans, tears streaming down her face. I was practicing my tuba all morning. She explains how someone wrote nasty messages about Mr. Kendall on the board in her handwriting. Each of the other students is in trouble for some prank they claim they didn't commit. Someone covered the gym floor with vegetable oil and blocked the toilets in the bathrooms with handfuls and dead leaves. Someone also stuck old bologna under the cafeteria tables, so the whole place stinks like a garbage dump. The phone rings, and Mrs. Nathan, the secretary, answers it and swiftly hangs up. All morning, kids. Keep calling and laughing, she says. After a while, Principal Taylor comes out of his office. You've all been very busy, he begins. Sarah starts studying everything, and the rest of us follow suit. Principal Taylor waves his hands to silence us, but as he's about to speak, the phone rings. Miss Nathan answers it with an abrupt hello. She points to Sarah and says, "It's for you." Sarah takes the phone and says, "Hello, I can barely hear you. Check, is that you?" When my brother's name is mentioned, I go to the phone and Sarah does it between us so I can listen. Basement, find our tea. It's a young boy's voice, but I can't tell if it's chicks. Basement, find the RT. He repeats before the phone suddenly floods with laughing and then goes dead. I've spoken with your teachers, and they have some pretty compelling evidence. Mr. Taylor continues. As punishment, you will stay after school until all these pranks are cleaned up. We are grown, and a few of us offer our mock protests of our innocence. I'll call all your parents to inform them you'll be remaining late on the school grounds today in OI. Now return to class. And as Sarah and I shuffle down the hallway, she groans, "I'm in so much trouble. What was with that phone call?" I asked. "We've heard that creepy laughter before." I was not trying to think about it, Sarah whispers. It seems to follow us. The voice said we need to look around the basement. "No way, I'm going down there, Sarah," he says. "The principal thinks we're in class, and our teachers think we're in the office. So now's the perfect time." Sarah whimpers, but she follows me as we sneak to the basement doors. We have to be quiet in case the janitors are down there, I say. Surprisingly, the doors are open. Sarah and I squeeze inside, listening to the water through the old pipes around us and fluorescent lights buzz overhead. We quickly descend the stairs. The basement is huge with many walls hidden in the darkness. Sarah points to the other side of the room, and we split up to start looking around. I walk slowly past shelves filled with old textbooks and sporting equipment, but find nothing. Looking over, I see Sarah stop, eyes widening as she covers her mouth to stifle a scream. I sprint to the opposite side of the basement. Sarah points in front of her and whispers, "I saw someone over there." I ask, she shakes her head, and that's when I hear the footsteps. As if someone is rushing past us, Sarah grabs the arm. We take a few steps forward, then a few more. Something moves in the shadows in front of, and I move to follow it. My phone hits something soft, and I reach down and feel lumps under thick clouds. I think I hear laughter, but I could just be the furnaces or something. Grabbing onto the cloth, I pour a large bag into the air. Somewhere behind us, little girl laughs, and then another off to our right. "Hey, is someone down there?" No kids allowed in the basement. A janitor's voice calls.